What's up, guys? This is Hyrule Gaming 94, and we're going to do something different today. I'm coming at you with a deck profile. This is modern build. It's something I'm going to be running at the PTQ next Sunday. So I decided to go with Rug Twin because it's pretty much tier 1 right now, so I figured I'd do really well with that. So without further ado, let's get to the 1-drops. So for the 1-drops, we have 2 Gitaxian Probes. I like Gitaxian Probe because it is I get to choose whether I want to pay a blue or 2 life, so I really like that about that. And usually I'm winning by turn 4, so it's really not an issue of life unless I'm playing against Burn. I run 4 Serum Visions. It's a great card because you draw a card and scry 2 for 1. I mean, you really can't beat that. One of the greatest 1-drops right now. In blue, I run 2 Sleight of Hand. It's really good because you can look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and one on the bottom of any order. Really good. Came from a couple different sets, so they were kind of easy to get a hold of. I run 2 Spell Snare. Really good against, like, if I'm playing against Goyf. It counters target spell with converted mana cost 2. So, like, if I'm on the play, I'll drop that, and then, yeah. And if I only have 1 mana and they have 2, it's always good if they're on the play first. Yeah, Lightning Bolt. I run 4 Lightning Bolt. Great for, it's Bolt. That's all you really need to know. Now for your 2-drops. I run 3 Mana Leak. Counter target spell unless it's caster, pays an additional 3. Great. One of the best control cards right now in Modern. I have 2 Remand. It's great if you want to draw a card and then counter something like a big thing. Like I countered someone's Resto today. It's pretty sweet. For the other instance, I run 2 Izzet Charms. It's really good against control because it has either counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. It deals 2 damage to target creature or draw 2 cards and disc 2 cards. It deals with Bob. It deals with control. And then if I need to get into my twins, it's great. Now we're going to get into the other 2-drops. I run 4 Tarmogoyf. It's Goyf. You really can't go wrong with that. It's a beat stick by turn 2 or 3. Turn 2 or 3, it usually comes out as like a 3/4. I run 4 Deceiver Exarchs. I really like the Exarchs because they Bolt doesn't kill it, only Flame Slash does, and a couple other things like low drops. I also run as twin power 4 Pestermite. Pestermite is great because it has flying, and it's really good, and you win with it. And then I just run 1 Vendilion Click. It's great because it's a Thoughtseize, but it goes to the bottom of the library, which is great because it doesn't discard, it just goes to the bottom of the library, so you really you take something out of their hand, it's not in a graveyard, so they can't like flash it back or whatever. I run 2 Cryptic Command. This thing is amazing. Choose 2, counter target spell, or return target permanent to its owner's hands, or tap all creatures your opponents control, or draw a card. Usually you'll keep 4 mana open, and then you'll counter and draw. I just run 3 Splinter Twin. I only need 3 because I have so much draw power. And then for the lands, starting with the oh, right. I also run 3 Snapcaster Mages. I'm debating putting in a 4th. I really don't know what I should put in for it. Comment in the comments below. I just got my hands on these today. I'm really happy about it. 4 Scalding Tarns. It's great, but it's the fetch that can literally get me anything out of my deck. Well, any land. 2 Misty Rainforests are really good because I can get a forest or an island card. And yeah, I mean, this also can get me anything out of my deck. I run 2 Wooded Foothills. I can get my Steam Vents or, something like my Steam Vents or my Breeding Pool or my Stomping Ground. So that's another thing that gives me anything I want. I run Bloodstained Mire in case, I need, another mountain card or whatever. I need a mountain. And then for the shock lands, I run 3 Steam Vents. Go ahead and look at that there. 3 Steam Vents. It's a blue-red shock land. I run 3 Breeding Pool, which are really good. And then I run 1 Stomping Ground. I just need 1 Stomping Ground, really. Because if I have a Goyf in my hand, I can search for a Stomping Ground with a Steam Vent, not a Steam Vents, Bloodstained Mire, a Foothills, Misty Rainforest, or the Scalding Tarn. So I have infinite sources, a lot of sources where I can get my Stomping Ground, my Breeding Pool, or something else. I run 3 Island, just regular, basic Island. I'm actually going to get the Zendikar Islands a couple days. They're ordered. I run 1 Mountain. Now onto the sideboard. I run 2 Anger the Gods against aggro. I mean, it deals 3 damage to each creature. If the creature dealt damage this way, would die this turn. Exile it instead. I mean, that's amazing. It deals with goblins I don't even know what. Spellskite is a great sideboard card because if they try to path my my Pestermite or my Deceiver Exart, I could be target Spellskite, and it's a 4-drop. So yeah, it's a 4-drop. Well, no, it's a 4 toughness, so it's really hard to kill. Bolt doesn't kill it. That's what I really like about it, is Bolt doesn't kill it. I run 2 Blood Moon. I really like Blood Moon because I have 3 islands in my deck, and it just makes all non-basic lands mountains. So if they're not running any red, they're pretty much screwed. I run this against control. I really like this against control. I run 2 Skoos against heavy creature cards. If I'm gonna counter stuff, maybe I'll run it against aggro. And then I'll run these 2 Nature's Claims. I run those against, obviously, Tron. Tron's definitely an archetype deck right now. 2 Spell Pierces against, I guess it could be against mirror matches or any sort of control. Shatterstorm, obviously, against artifacts. It's a great 4-drop. Deals with Wormcoil Engine, deals with a bunch of different stuff. And then 1 Combust. Now I run Combust against big things, against white or blue creature. So yeah, I mean, it deals with a lot of stuff in the white or blue realm. So yeah, that's my deck profile. Hopefully I can do pretty well with this next week. I mean, wish me luck, guys. If just let me know what you want me. If you want me to take out something for my 4th Snapcaster Mage and what it should be. Other than that, I mean, like this video, subscribe. Go ahead and click that like button and that subscribe button. This is Hyrule Gaming 94 signing out.